Okay guys, today we're going to be looking at something that has puzzled me for a while, and you may be experiencing the same thing, and I've got the fix for you. Some of you with your Q50s may have noticed this problem as well. It's a problem where the air conditioning on the driver's side is not quite as cold, not as cold by far as the air coming out of the passenger side or out of the rear. And Nissan, Infiniti, has known about it for some time. They've put out a technical service bulletin about it. It's service bulletin TSB16-037. With this technical service bulletin, the side that controls the driver's side air temperature gets stuck. And so we're gonna be fixing that today. I've got my parts that I ordered here. It's this little, we'll take a closer look at this in a second. It's this little actuator and then this little arm that controls the doors. So we'll take a look at replacing these. I've got my instructions here. It should be a pretty easy fix. I've never done it before, so you and I are gonna walk through this together. Okay, so here are the two pieces we're going to replace. This black piece is the actuator, and it is part number 277-424G-F0A. I'll put that in the description so you can remember that, but it's just a little motor, one electrical connection here, a little arm that rotates when it's activated. The other part here is it's called the link door number 6. As you can see, the part number 27154G-F0A. And this looks like it's just a little arm that connects here onto this and then allows this to move. And this little pin on the bottom here is what slides into that door mechanism to move it open. Okay guys, so the first step after taking off that side panel is to take off the dash piece that sits underneath the steering wheel. So that involves undoing several clips, clip holders, some bolts and screws. I'm gonna try to get shots of that the best I can. Maybe a little difficult for you to see what's happening, but I'll try to talk through it the best I can. So let's get started on that. Okay, so I hope that some, if not all of that was visible and you were able to follow along. So I just had to undo the hood release. So you just undo that little connector there. One 10mm bolt here. Try to get off as many of the electrical connections as you can, but then this panel just is held in with clips, so you can kind of get a few of the connections off, mostly the hood popper, and then you can kind of pull this off gently, and that'll give you better access to the back to be able to take out this connection and all these little spots where the the cord runs, and it's got these little clips that clip in. So there's 3 of those. There's that one that you can get to from outside. This shroud here, you can just gently pull these little connecting things out of. Let's see if I can get a shot. They connect in right here. So if you're gentle, you can kind of just wiggle them out. The other thing was this little duct hose right here. I initially tried to unscrew it from the panel, this piece here, but then I realized, oh, the hose just comes off. So that hose connects there, and it can just kind of be slid off gently. Okay, so the next step is going to be to take off this metal bracket that you can see here, 4 10mm bolts. So let's go ahead and do that. Step is to take off this heater duct. See if I can get a shot of that. It's this black piece here, and according to the instructions, I can just insert a flat head screwdriver, pop it off, and it should lift off a pin underneath. So screwdriver on top, lift off a pin. We're gonna see if it's as easy as they make it sound. Okay, so here's the piece, the actuator that we're going to be changing now that we can get to it. And I suspect that we're going to have to take off some of these clips and things like that in order to get to it. So let's work on that. Okay, so this might be a little tough for you to see, but we're going to put in the little linkage arm, and we have to make sure that this pin here fits into the channel of the door flapper. So hard to see from this angle, I apologize, but here's the door flapper, and again, this little pin needs to fit into that channel. So let's go ahead and do that. that should really be it. Gonna put it all back together now and let's test it out. Okay, so the install is done. We're all put back together and it's time to start up the car to see if we actually get some cold air out of the driver's side. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, climate control on. Full blast AC. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it was so hot working on the car and this AC feels so good. So I'm gonna turn up the temperature and see if it changes from hot to cold and cold to hot. And that way we'll know that actuator is actually flapping the flap. So let's give that a try. Okay, turning up the heat on the driver's side. Definitely starting to feel warmer. Turn it up a little more all the way on the driver's side. Yep, definitely hot. And still cold on the passenger side. I'm gonna turn on the AC and see if I get hot out of the driver's side and cold out of the passenger side. That appears to be working. So let's go ahead and turn up or turn down the temperature on the driver's side. Ooh, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. I'm liking this. Okay, we're down to 60 on the passenger side, and it indeed is nice and cold. Hopefully my demonstration helped you. For 50, 60 bucks and a little bit of your time and talents, you can fix this issue yourself. Hit a like if this video helped you, and we'll see you more next time with more videos on the Q50.
Like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you get notified when he posts videos.